Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Are you ready for that big vacation? Our next guest is going to help you out because she is the owner of Travel on a Dream. I've got Tracy Whipple here. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
I'm excited to chat a little bit about this because I think there's some myths associated with using a travel agency. A lot of them are around cost. We're going to bust those today. Let's start with services that you provide. Talk to us a little bit about what you can do for us.
Well, we are a full-service travel agency, so we can help with pretty much anything, any aspects of travel, from a cruise to an international trip to a trip to Disney World. I've got specialists on staff to do any of those.
They all sound great. Let's talk a little bit about the difference between, because we all think about the internet, right? When we're planning something, when we're gonna buy something. So many of us go to the internet. Why should we use an agent versus just booking online?
Well, pretty much you're planning a trip once a year, maybe once every couple of years with your family. We plan every single day. And we can get through all the information overload that you have on the internet and actually get you to the answers that you need without wasting all your time looking for them online.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't know which companies to trust when you're going, even just out of state. So it's really helpful to have that. Let's get back to the cost. Now, one of the things we might think of is that it might cost a whole lot more to use a travel agent than it might if we just did the research on our own. What are your thoughts there?
Well, first of all, we help you with the time. So that's a big, huge cost savings for you right there. But in general, it doesn't cost much more, if any, when you use a travel agent. Many times we have access to special deals that can only be had if you're booking through an agent, and those costs are much less than what the vacation would cost if you went direct.
And if we're going to get started and we want to utilize some of your knowledge and skills in helping us find some of those deals, what's the first step? What do we do?
I recommend giving the travel agent a call or going online to their website or on Facebook and just getting to know who they are and see if it's someone that you click with. Because you definitely have to trust the agent that you're working with to make sure that they're finding the best thing for you, not necessarily the best vacation for them.
Absolutely. Let's talk again about costs with the services. We were talking about a service fee earlier. Can you explain that?
Sometimes we do have to charge a service fee. Many times we can include that in the cost of the vacation. Like with a cruise vacation, the cost is going to be pretty much the same as what you would get if you were to go to the cruise line direct, but we're able to build in our service fee on that. Now, if you're going to a more complicated vacation, like a European vacation with many different aspects to the trip, we might have to charge a service fee to cover what we're doing for you. And it could run, a couple $100s.
But well worth it. And let's talk before we go about planning a trip for a group.
That's actually my specialty is groups. We do several agency groups a year. Plus, we also have a family will come to me and have 6 or 7 rooms that they want to book on a cruise. And we put together all aspects of the trip and make it as streamlined as possible for your group. And many times we can get extra benefits just because you're a group.
Sounds great to me. I'm ready to go on vacation. Thank you so much for sharing a little bit about what you do. Again, Tracy Whipple with Travel on a Dream. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
I want to thank all of our guests for joining us today, and thank you, of course, for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Talk of the Town.